Thursday prosperous.
Yes, sir. All right, shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawah,
BAHASHAM,
Yahawashai,
BAHASHAM,
QADASH.
Double honors to our apostles, Great Millstone, who taught us this truth. Shalom. And we're two brothers here from the Great Millstone Chicago branch. Thunder's Thursday, another edition. And we pray that this will be edifying. Really, we just want to talk about the kingdom, the remnant, the election, and what we had to go through in these last days, and what we're looking forward to. Well, I want to get that Corinthians.
Yeah, I got you. We'll start with 1 Corinthians 2:9. 1 Corinthians 2:9 reads, "But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahawah Yahawashi hath prepared for them that love him." So the greatness of heaven cannot be imagined. It is what it is, and it's waiting for us. And it's glorious. It's perfect. It's created for us. So we're doing the work we have to do and continue to be guided, lifted, protected, and directed by Yahawah Yahawashi. And we are the hopeful elect. And hopefully we can continue this to reach the goals in which Yahawah Yahawashi has for us as his hopeful elect.
That's right. Can you get Matthew 25? And then just to say this too, man, because the kingdom of heaven is going to be right here on earth.
That's right.
All right. When Yahawashi taught to his disciples how to pray, he said, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." 25, Matthew 25, right? Where it says, you just start at 20.
All right.
So the kingdom is gonna be on earth, man, because the scriptures say that he did not, that Yahweh the Father through his Son Yahawashi did not create the earth in vain, but rather he created it to be inhabited, in righteousness, and he created it for Israel to rule in righteousness, beginning with his Son, the King of Kings, and his men, right? That's who we hope to be. We hope to be Yahawashi's men, who are the prophets, man, the elect, the 144,000 and the elect.
All right. This is Matthew 25 and verse 20, and it reads, "And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou delivered unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more."
So the talents represent, your abilities, man, your the knowledge, the understanding, your special abilities, your special spirit, all right, that that's unique to you as a brother. You're basically your portion. And it said what? He was given 5 talents, and he gained 5 talents more. All right, because the Lord requires us to work, and he requires us to produce with what he's given us. All right, he's not going to accept excuses. He's going when Yahawashi returns, he's going to expect that you made an increase.
And again, Yahawah Yahawashi has us to be law-abiding citizens. We're not to constantly be at odds with Esau, because again, we have to follow the directions in which we know he's fighting this war for us. So as we follow through with what's expected of us, he'll give us the increase in the benefits later, but we're in alignment with him already. So he'll handle Esau, and we just are surviving his wrath right now.
He said, if when you fear the Lord, he will make his enemies to be at peace with you.
That's right.
So even can you read that next verse? Sure.
Okay, Matthew 25 and 21. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Verse 22, he also...
So enter into the joy of thy Lord, right? That's the kingdom that's prepared for us, which the brother just read, eye has not seen, ear has not heard. So he said what? To the servant who multiplied his talents, who was faithful, he said, enter into the joy of thy Lord, man.
Yes.
So that's what we have to look forward to. You know, that's really the ultimate thing that we want to hear.
And with these people that are wicked to the fifth power, as I'll say, I will make thee rule over many things. So these people that have been unrighteously ruling will be ruled over by righteousness.
That's right.
And again, as my elder Yah says, wickedness has had its time, righteousness will soon begin its eternity. So we're waiting on that, and we know it's near because Esau, and Jacob's trouble is here, Esau is coming with great wrath right now. And he's coming with great wrath because, again, he's being exposed. Revelations is revealing the true spirits of these people right now. And this man has to be punished and has to be judged for what he has done, brother.
Yep. And we serve a God that loves judgment, and he loves balance, you know, and equity.
That's right. And
right now the world is in a crazy upside down condition. All right, but he's going to establish equity, which is not equality, but rather it's equity. God. Meaning that it's going to be rulership of the best. The nation of Israel and those first fruit spirits who actually created everything are going to be returned to that first estate to actually rule the earth in righteousness again.
That's right. That's it.
Oh, comment. Yeah, I got that revelation.
Okay.
This Revelation 21 and 1. You know, we'll read down a little bit. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
That's right.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. So this current earth, this current rulership, the earth itself is not going to, the scriptures say the earth abideth forever. But this, the first heaven, this current rulership is going to pass away. You know, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that follows.
That's right. So
it says, verse 2, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from YAHAWAH out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So it's this is a mystery, a city coming down from heaven, but really it's talking about the men, you know, the men who the elect, the 144,000, the prophets. All right, starting with them and the elect. See, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband, and the husband is YAHAWASHI, and the hopeful elect is the bride. So coming down from heaven, you know, after we've been glorified, after receiving salvation in new bodies, coming back down to the earth, on earth as it is in heaven. Now, the tabernacle of God is with men. So the kingdom of heaven is on earth. This is what, you know, this is what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Eye has not seen, ear has not heard. This is, you know, glory. Verse 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their God. And YAHAWADAH shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful.
Right. That's it, brother.
So he's going to take away we're not going to be able to sin. Okay, we're not going to be able to sin because he says he's going to put the laws in our inward parts. He's going to cause us to walk in his statutes. So we won't be able to sin, so there will be no more death. There will be no more tears, sorrow, no more enemies ruling over us. All right, no more, the earth will be in a perfect condition. All right, the animals won't be suffering, you know.
And the trees will plant, like everything will be in alliance with YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, because they're now relieved of the pain we all suffer. Again, as we always say, brother, the chemtrail skies, the GMO foods, the fluoride water. I mean, it's a constant. It's not a let up with this man. Again, he's coming with great wrath right now, but we have something to look forward to as long as we continue this work. And we honor YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, brother.
That's right. Hey, it's I got one to back you up because you said that. So the and even in Revelation it said, destroy him that destroyed the earth. So who's ruling the earth right now? The so-called white man, right? But biblically, that's the nation of Edom. Starting from Jacob's twin brother, right? Esau and Jacob.
That's right.
And it says in Sirach that all things are double, one against another. So that's the balance right there. Twin brothers. One is the wicked, and one is the righteous.
And again, the wicked, in the eyes of a world that was given unto the wicked, it just seems there's no let up. But it's all happening, as the hopeful elect can see, it's all happening for a reason, because he's being identified as who he is, the author of confusion. This man is all about nothing but rape, robbery, murder, death, kill, and he's being exposed for it now. And again, he does his wickedness by always blaming somebody else for, as we call him, the victim villain, because he'll blame something on somebody else when obviously all the evidence points towards him.
Got it.
But that's who he is.
But it says right here, Sirach 10:10, the physician cutteth off a long disease. So he's a disease and a cancer to the earth.
Right.
All right, and that physician is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. All right, the Son of the Most High, man. Right. YAHAWASHI HaMashiach, who the world calls JC. All right, everybody knows that so-called JC is returning, but what is he actually going to do when he gets here? He's going to cut off that long disease. He's going to take this man out of rulership by violence.
That's right.
Thus with violence that great city Babylon was thrown down. All right, so Sirach 10:10, the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
And again, this is a man who has set himself up to, he's given the power of the sword, and he makes it seem like, again, he's invincible. And the Lord is building him up for that, so that people can see this great man that everybody feared will be brought down. And his sword isn't as great as it is when it comes to using his weapons of war against YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI. You were created for this. So now you'll be brought down up under the power in which you rule with, which is nothing compared to YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI.
It's Isaiah 14:4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. And the king of Babylon is, today, Babylon today is America. Okay, Babylon the Great. Babylon means confusion.
That's right.
This is the great land of confusion. This is the that final kingdom, that great city, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. So this is the judgment of Babylon, the final judgment of Babylon. Isaiah 14:4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, all right, to the brother's point right here, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Yahweh had broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and none hinder it.
Mhm.
All right, so this man's going down, and nobody's nobody's feeling sorry for him, man, because like the brother said, he's his true nature has been revealed.
And the author of confusion cannot lie, steal, or cheat his way out of his own destiny.
Judgment.
That's right. He's brought it on himself, and the Lord will judge him accordingly, and he will be punished accordingly, which is already written. Exactly. This man will have the worst human punishment ever.
The worst slavery.
The worst slavery, brother. And he brought it on himself. Again, he thinks he can, I mean, it's put in him to think that he can do these things, but he's been undisturbed doing them. So he's taken it to a level in which he thinks this is the way to win. And he's literally tasting victory right now and just doesn't know that all this is happening for the reason for him to be brought down. And I got 2 Peter 3:13, and this goes with what we've said. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Mm-hmm. So that's all we're looking for. YAHAWASHI. When YAHAWASHI breaks those clouds to come down, he's coming to save, because YAHAWASHI is. He saves. He is the Savior. That's right. He's coming to save his people before there's no flesh to be saved. Right. Because this man's great wrath comes with that ICBM missile fire. And if he can't have it his way, and knowing the ill stuff he's done, the wicked stuff he's done, the evil stuff he's done, he doesn't want anybody to have it so it could fall back on him. But thinking he can escape judgment and punishment, YAHAWASHI is coming to steal his glory just to put him in chains and punish him, man. And we look forward to it.
He hardened his heart just like Pharaoh.
That's right.
So I'm going, if I may go back to this Isaiah 14, man. Isaiah 14 is such a heavy chapter. It says Isaiah 14:7, all right, because we just read about the new heavens and the new earth, right. the refreshed earth, the refreshed rulership. Isaiah 14:7, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. So nature itself, man, the whole vibration of the earth is all going to be on one accord. Yes, sir. Everything's going to be rejoicing. Everything's going to be praising YAHAWASHI. You know, even just nature itself, you know.
Because this man has a chokehold on everything. And if it's in alignment with the Lord, he's disrupted. He's bringing about chaos because it's just who he is in his nature. And he has to, again, be punished for it, which he thinks he's been allowed to do it and nothing's happened. Why shouldn't he continue to be allowed to do it? And that's the point of having the perfect plan to totally ruin mankind. And just as you have this plan to go in full effect, here comes YAHAWASHI, because he's coming to judge you for the punishment which you brought it on yourself, man. You deserve everything that's going to happen to you for going against YAHAWASHI. And again, putting your hands on his elect. That's Sirach 39 and 24. All right, this is Sirach 39 and 24, Ecclesiasticus. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So it's obvious that the Lord's people are looking for change, because this ain't living. This is totally wickedness in its finest hour. Yeah. So stumbling blocks unto the wicked is being disturbed of a plan you have for world dominance and to continue your evil ways. So Yahawashi will be your stumbling block, and the elect are constantly having you be reminded that it's not over yet. And judgment is coming because we are the men of the Lord, and we'll continue to preach this gospel in which the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI will be spread. So there's no stopping what's to come. So your judgment is literally knocking on the door, you saw.
And the prophets being out here, that's a sign of the end.
Okay. That's right, brother.
It's I got Psalms 37 and 28. Oh yeah, no, but that's how you know we're at the end, because the truth is out.
Yep.
All right, the scriptures are being broken down directly and correctly. All right, everything's being matched up. Everything's being lined up according to the scriptures. Everyone's been identified. The books are open, man. He opened the books before the firmament. You know, everything's on the table right there. Like the brother read, is plain unto the holy, stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So there's an election that's going to receive this knowledge and understand it. And if you're not of the election, then you won't be able to actually understand it. It says Psalms 37. It says Psalms 37 and 22. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off.
That's right. So
who was blessed, man? Israel. All right, the people of the Lord, man. And who is cursed? Edom, the wicked. It says, come down upon Idumea, man, the people of my curse. You know, it's a judgment, roughly paraphrasing. And even in this Isaiah 14, it says, prepare slaughter for his children, that they will not possess the land. So Psalms 37 and 22, for such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth. The meek shall inherit the earth, beginning with the elect. And they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahawah, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. For Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI upholdeth him with his right hand. I have been young, and now am old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Okay, so he has the elect in his hands, and they already got written into the victory. So all we have to do is endure.
Endure the tribulation, brothers.
It says, he is ever merciful and lendeth, his seed is blessed. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For the Lord Yahawah loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. So, hey, man, it's all temporary.
Yes, sir. Well put, brother. Well put. I got Baruch 2, and I'll start at 25. Baruch 2 and 25 reads, and lo, they are cast out to the heat of the day and to the frost of the night. And they died in great miseries by famine, by sword, and by pestilence. And the house which is called by thy name hast thou laid waste, as it is to be seen this day, for the wickedness of the house of Israel and the house of Judah.
So the Lord punished us, man, for going off.
That's right. For
being rebellious, for being spiritual whores, for dealing with other gods, serving other gods. That was not given to us.
And 2/3 still celebrate the wickedness of this place because they believe. They believe in a place that, it's easier to not be disciplined than to just have your way and feel that the Lord is allowing you to have your way and there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're following the world, everything is wrong with your thought pattern, because there's no reason you should be following the world and not following the word, the example, and what has been set by YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
And verse 26 again, in the house which is called by the name, and the house which is called by thy name hast thou laid waste, as it is to be seen this day for the wickedness of the house of Israel and the house of Judah. O Lord, our God, thou hast dealt with us after all thy goodness and according to all that great mercy of thine. So he's allowed us in this end time to understand who we are. We are his children, his chosen. Our heritage was taken. He's allowed us to see who we are and the purpose we serve as his children. And again, it's easier not to want to accept that because discipline comes with that, and obedience. And to a world that is out of control and looks forward to folly and disrespect. Again, it's not for everybody. And there lies the punishment, brother. The punishment will come for our people also.
Oh yeah, it's going to start with our people.
And Jacob's trouble, most definitely, bro.
Right, Jacob's trouble.
Verse 28, as thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write the law before the children of Israel, saying,
Deuteronomy 28, our father, Yahweh, he laid out all the, look, this is what's going to happen if you obey, and this is what's going to happen if you disobey. You're going to get cursed. Nothing's going to go right for us, man. If we don't have a choice, really, if we want to prosper, like we're never going to be satisfied trying to be like the heathen, man. That's why we got to be changed. But the elect, the remnant, he's going to put that spirit on them to actually, seek him.
And that's funny, not in ha funny, but it's obvious that as Moses was in the mountains again, and the Lord is writing out the statutes, laws, and commandments that we should live by, there we are again, looking for a reason to party, celebrate, be lustful, and be out of character for our Lord YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. So just as then Moses was collecting the data for his people, again, now the prophets are telling you what's to come, and you still look to party and have all types of ill fun that doesn't align with YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. But again, in these end times, you feel if I can't get it in now, then I won't be able to get it in. So you're agreeing to be against YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI with your actions. So there again, you said, bro, punishment comes to you first. So you've earned your whippings that's coming. Verse 29. Yeah. If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. So the prophets, the hopeful elect, the apostles of Great Millstone, who has been teaching for 4 decades. Again, this truth has come to those to be spread and, alert the people of what's to come. But everybody's not looking to be alerted. Some people literally enjoy the wickedness. So, man, judgment and punishment comes. And if you are aligned with this world, then you are not aligned with YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, who will turn his back on you when the screaming starts.
Yeah.
And we look forward to the screaming, brother.
Yeah, it says, famine and destruction, thou shalt laugh. But we fear the Lord, man. All right, this it's going to be terrifying what happens in this place.
Yep.
All right, people are going to be so destitute, screaming out with no hope, just terrors on every side, just like a nightmare, like a real life nightmare. You ever wake up from a nightmare and like you just got that intense feeling of fear on you, like damn, that's how it's gonna be on the earth. Like that's, you know, we speaking myself, like I don't really think about that as much as I should, but that's the times that we're about to be.
Huh?
I got this is 2 Ezra 9. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And we do that through the prophecy, through the scriptures, matching it up with the world, the current events. It says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So it's all his plan. This has all been pre-written, and he revealed his secrets to us before he does it, man.
That's right.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So it's obvious is the end. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. All right, there's effects and signs, man. The earthquakes, World War III, the rumors of wars. All right, the uproars of the people, the AI technology, the lying wonders, just everything, man. This is clear that this kingdom's at its end. All right, the media, the witchcraft, the enchantments. All right, these snares, the digital system that they're setting up. So it says, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. And we just read that Matthew 25. The good servant who multiplied his talents. All right, that's faith and works. It says, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Again, that's the elect.
That's right.
They were chosen. The elect was chosen to receive salvation. And like we said, you know, the Most High is not the author of confusion. So everything's preset. It's just playing out. It's not like the Most High doesn't know who's going to be saved and who's not.
Right.
Or like he's I hope he turns to me so he can. No, man. This is not Christianity doctrine, man.
Man, and this is not Santa Claus who has a list on who's been naughty and nice. So you all have deserved everything that's coming as YAHAWASHI comes with a new heaven for us, brother. And we just can't wait, man. We can't wait. Deservingly so, brother.
This is verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. So, hey, the truth was told unto you. 2/3 of you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled bird, and you didn't care. You know, the judgment warning was given. The right way was shown unto you. The old paths, but what? They cast them away despitefully. They thought nothing of it. They thought nothing of Yahawashi's sacrifice. It says they shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Right, here it is. You get food every day. You live in a comfortable life every day. Right, receive benefits and have not known me. And they that have loathed my law while they yet had liberty, and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. So it says, and therefore be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created.
God.
So the world was created for us, man, the hopeful elect. Right?
And these people have followed a world that has been slated for destruction. They followed it all the way to Revelations now, revealing these people have led you, literally down a dead end, because there's no future in this place. There's no future. And you can put your money on it and invest, which a lot of you have done, and watch it all come up missing. And again, you took the gamble and you lost. So believing and following a world slated for destruction, it has no positive ending.
So it has a very negative ending, which is fire,
destruction,
which is nuclear fire.
Yes, sir.
And even before that, famine, pestilence, sword, death.
And again, we spoke of the screaming. The screaming will be a constant, because it's already been written that what we have to go through to get to where we're going, a lot of you, 2/3, you'll learn the hard way, because the Lord will let you know that you didn't listen to my prophets. So this is what you wanted.
And they said that the same must know it after death by pain. So that's for 2/3. That's going to be their ticket to the kingdom, so to speak. Because the 1/3 is going to make their bodies a living sacrifice, and the 2/3 is going to get sacrificed on that altar. The 2/3 of Israel in America and Babylon Great. That's going to be a big altar. The sacrifice in Basra. All right, the slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Yeah. And again, we can't wait, bro. We can't wait. As written, Yahawashi will come like a thief in the night. And he's truly close to coming now, because everything's lining up.
Mm-hmm.
And this place is just, man, there's no hope for it. So
it's not. This place was not for us. It was never for us. It was for us to go to get a punishment, and to think upon our sins, to think upon the ways of the Lord, man. And if I may go back to that Baruch 2, Baruch 2:30. Again, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it's a stiff-necked people, right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, stubborn people. Just do whatever they want. It says, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. All right, the elect, coming back to our heritage, knowledge of the truth. It says, and shall know that I am Yahweh their God, for I give them in heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. That's what we're doing, man. We're making lessons. We're feeding the flock. We're going out on the highways and hedges in public and glorifying YAHAWASHI, man.
Our disciplinarians have allowed wickedness to be personified, and from a disciplinarian to now turn about as fair play, with you being the slave now for your wickedness. You have to be judged for what you have done, and the Lord will judge you.
That's guaranteed.
Yeah, and that's all we just look forward to, knowing Yahawashi is coming to save us from a wicked, evil situation, brother.
And we're just grateful that he gave us, as it says, he gave us the heart and the ears to hear, so that we could actually turn away.
That's right.
Because before this, before we heard the word, the preaching of the word, we were just in darkness, but we didn't really know that what we were doing was wicked. But it says 33, Baruch 2 and 33, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. And that's going to be the kingdom, man, that we just read in Revelation 21. You know?
And he knows who we are before we knew who we are. And everything he's done is going against the Lord because of who we are. And as you said, our twin brother has just totally lost his mind with his wicked and evil ways, like Job 9:24, when he was given the world. And look what you've got done with it. You know, your wickedness has gone against everything that the opposite of the way YAHAWASHI had this place slated to function. So you going against it is the punishment you receive, because you went against the Lord and you thought you could get away with it. And not only did you think you'd get away with it, you multiplied your sins, bro.
God.
So,
and you know, it said they thought that he was such one as thyself. Oh, it's right here actually. Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. So he's going to set his, going back to equity, he's going to order it. He's going to order things, beginning with his only begotten son, beginning with his prophets, his elect. He's going to order it before their eyes. He's going to set up the throne of David on earth, the righteous kingdom. We're going to rule the earth, man. We're not ruling anything right now. All right. We don't have sovereignty. We can't do anything. We can't even enjoy our women, our children. We can't have food. We can't do anything. Like we're in hell. But the whole point is rulership. All right, and the whole earth and everything belongs to Yahushua. All right, Psalms the 2nd chapter. You know, give the heathen for thine inheritance, and the whole earth for thy possession. That's what we're fighting for. That's what the hopefully elect is fighting for, man. That's what we want.
The King of Kings is coming back with his crown, and his crown is to show you he is. His father is YAHAWAH, and YAHAWASHI is he saves. So again, we look forward to him coming to save his people in our hour of need, because this man is coming with great wrath. And you know, let him come with it, because we know YAHAWASHI is coming also. So as you come with your great wrath and again want to sip that drink like total victory, here he comes to steal your victory. And we can't wait. No, that's it.
I got one more. Probably closing on this. It said,
right.
Ecclesiastes 6 and 8 says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
Yes, sir.
And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Hey. I mean, that's self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory. It's beautiful to end on that, because, man, we are the children of YAHAWASHI. And as a shepherd looks over his flock, again, we are the brides, and the groom is coming to rescue. So with that, man,
With that, we give all praises, honor,
and
all glory to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Once again, double honors to our apostles who rule and teach well. We say YASHARAHLA, Shalom, Abba, the Wadi Hawabah Shemel Shai, Kalam Yabah Shemel Shai, Shalom, Mike.